Chicago police decided to do something to divide the protesters.
Mayor's budget address, of course, starting at 10 o'clock this morning, and they definitely want to make their presence known right out here, right now. Right in the VIP section, and if you're curious about that VIP section, it looks pretty cool. There's a stand set up. It's $60 for the experience, and just tying them, and it just makes a really sweet, soft reminder for these kids who are going through a very difficult time in their life. Chicago police today with a strong promise to anyone contemplating something like this. She says that her son was asleep on the couch when somebody called his cell phone and told him to come outside. Take a look up at that rooftop. It does appear to still be smoking out here. Going to be a lot of this going on all day today after powerful storms moved through here yesterday. Been shoveled right now, but a lot of areas around here have not been shoveled, not been plowed. The side street, can we show you this too? It is cold out here in the water, but the temperature outside is beautiful.
People were hanging out their windows screaming for help here at 61st and Eberhard.
This is the scene right now behind us. A very unusual sight for this place where 1,000 people work. Traffic headaches on the Ryan resulted after a series of unrelated crashes. And we've got some new information now into the newsroom about the man that was in this SUV behind me that crashed into this bus stop and was also shot. We're hearing now that he is dead. So right now what you're seeing here along the Mag Mile, police officers, uniformed officers, some in riot gear, some not, but they are standing on nearly every corner out here this evening. And this was the superintendent's plan for the weekend, given all that we saw last weekend with looting in this area.
Officers that were on bikes, as you mentioned, there were some on foot, and they kind of just took off in different directions from here. We saw most of them head north.
Okay, so for this Facebook Live today, we are back in Kenosha right now, and I just want to show you a really good look at one of these car dealerships that literally their entire inventory, as I'm looking around, is gone. It's truly sad. This was set on fire on Sunday night, but you could look, everything just gone in a flash. Good evening, Tia. This is the exact scene that police have been trying to avoid this 4th of July holiday weekend. A 7-year-old girl has now been declared dead after shots rang out on this block. A very sad scene out here, though, mixed in with people just trying to celebrate the 4th of July holiday. Just definitely a tale of two worlds this evening in Austin. Unprecedented flooding in Rogers Park brought an emergency plumber to this condo complex on West Sherwin Avenue. What's it looking like in that garage right now?
I haven't been inside the garage yet.
Too dangerous to go in?
Yeah, they got the electrical and everything down in there. I'm not going in.
Down these stairs, that door leads out to the garage. We're told a Tesla is among the cars, now under 7 feet of water.
I'm sure they're totaled. There's no question about that. It's horrible.
Strong winds brought on by Saturday's storm churned up high, forceful waves that battered the lakefront and everything in its path, like this at Ohio Street. In Evanston, cleanup hasn't even started yet on this broken fence at Elliott Park.
I've seen waves pretty strong before, but not coming up that close.
Yeah. Scary?
A little bit. I felt like I was chasing a hurricane or something.
A similar scene in South Shore, flooding here on 72nd Street, just off South Shore Drive, among the worst. 24 hours later, this is it. The water is gone, but a lot of mud remains.
The city has been out most of this morning, quite a bit last night, literally pushing mud and debris down the street.
Wild waves tore apart a 3-story house belonging to Kathy Miken's neighbor, smashing windows and damaging a concrete entryway. The board-up crew showed up yesterday, but couldn't stay.
It was amazingly dangerous. They couldn't do any work. So there were several windows on the lake side of the house that had broken through. So all the waves were coming into the house. It was this morning, 24 hours later, before they could actually board up the windows.
Now, we also had our eye on the airports today. 106 cancellations remained at O'Hare, 2 at Midway, but flight delays tonight are under 15 minutes.
A second blow to a tight-knit Catholic community. A hit-and-run accident at their parish Christmas party killed one of their teachers. And now police allege the driver was St. Michael's former priest.
We're all trying to wrap our heads around it. It's horrible.
Shocking. Shocking is the only word. Yeah. You know, very, very upset.
73-year-old Paul Burak served St. Michael's for 9 years before retiring in the summer of 2018 despite dealing with Parkinson's.
My heart goes out to him because we know him and he was a wonderful pastor.
Orland Park police say Burak was at the Square Celt Wednesday at the same party as the victims, St. Michael's teachers Roan Leja and Liz Kostick.
Witness number 1 and witness number 2, who were also at the party, asked the defendant if he was okay to drive home right before the defendant left.
Burak told investigators the night of the party he drank a Manhattan and a glass of wine.
After drinking the Manhattan, he felt lightheaded. The defendant said in this statement that he thinks he had too much to drink because he blacked out.
Court documents say Burak hit the women from behind. A witness saw Burak's car pause for 20 seconds, then go into a fast food drive-thru without ordering anything.
Investigators have been canvassing the entire area for video and attempting to locate and interview witnesses to the incident, which we were successful in doing.
Roan Leja, the technology coach, lost her life. Liz Kostick, the school's longtime third-grade teacher, suffered a broken wrist and bruised shoulder. Those who knew Father Paul are shocked.
This is out of, I would imagine, very out of character for him. And I would have questions. I would give that man the benefit of the doubt until all the information were in.
Burak is charged with DUI and failing to report an accident. He was released late Saturday after posting 10% of his $10,000 bond.